Middle bit drip drip. Second shot sip sip. Second pubs rip rip.
Yes, sir.
Fuck dip dip.
Turn me up.
Shivering like hip hip. Let me get you hip hip. We'll make it drip
A little
drip.
more.
I'll make it drip drip. Yeah. I have been
getting disease. Yo,
blacking out every week. I'm still gone, I just can't speak. Easy go rinse repeat. Drink Jack. Yeah, girl, you know that's the recipe. We'll make it rain heavily like drip drip. Yeah, I'ma go. Make it go like drip drip. Cash got me splashing it, game got me passionate. Counting it, might just throw around in the seat, but won't pass in your robbery and crashing it. All red, I'm flashing it. Checks, I've been cashing it. Ranch got me dabbing it. Yeah, I've been dabbling. Haters been babbling. No, I ain't having it.
Thought I couldn't rap it, yeah, I never knew. Now I'm here chasing all that revenue. All these bitches wet like water. We gon' eat 'em up like gotta.
Made a bit drip drip. Second shot sip sip. Second pump rip rip. Shoot up dip dip. Cheering like hip hip. Let me get you hip hip. We don't make it drip drip. I'll make it drip drip. Yeah. Hey, shout out Talk Drip Live, episode 41. Let's fucking go.
Easy 301, everybody!
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. This is our 41st episode. Everybody make some noise. We are back. It's episode 41. For who doesn't know, Talk Drip Live is DC's first and only radio show exclusively about streetwear and sneaker culture. If it's going to come out in a store, I'm going to talk about it. If it's going to come out online, I'm going to talk about it. And if these people can make some money selling this stuff on the resale market, I promise I'm going to talk about it. Every single week, I like to have somebody with me who knows a thing or two about the game just as much as I do. And this week is no different because I have the man, DJ Tevin J is in the building. Give it up one time for DJ Tevin J.
That's how we going in like that? Okay,
So-
thank you, brother. Welcome. That's what's up.
Bro, I had to do it right. Tell them a little bit about who you are, about your background. and all that.
Okay, well, my name is Tevin J. I'm born and raised in the D.C., Maryland area.
Okay.
What's up, DMV in the area? So I'm a musician, music man, music. I call myself a music guru because I love things that are all music related. I work over at Channel 9, WSA 9, CBS, local
what's up.
affiliate. And I produce a segment. I created and produced a segment called the DMV Soundcheck.
That's what's
And it's a
up,
local
bro. That's
spotlight
very
series
cool.
for our local artists in
That's
this
very
DMV
cool. A
area.
lot of people
man.
have
Yeah.
heard of the DMV soundtrack.
That's
It's
dope.
a very
That's
big
dope.
deal.
Thank you.
I'm glad to have you on. We just met last week
Yeah.
at Fat Hefe's party, and we immediately hit it off. You fucks with sneakers, he fucks with streetwear, and I fucked with your whole vibe, bro. Just like
Thank
start
you,
from the
brother.
ground up, right out of school. You were hustling. You made it all the way to Channel 9, and a lot of people aspire to do work in media, just like some people are lucky enough to do. So I knew I had to have you on.
I appreciate that.
I told you a little bit about the show. We're gonna look at what some of these brands are dropping this week, right? What's gonna sell out, what's not gonna sell out, what people can really buy and resell and make a lot of money on, and what's drip, and what you're gonna see celebrities wearing like a week from now.
And
type
then,
shit,
and then
right?
you want to tell them about those pair of Yeezys that you promised me
Exactly,
after the show,
exactly.
right?
We're gonna talk about
right.
those Yeezys.
Perfect.
That's on camera.
Right.
What is that? What is that?
Good morning.
What is that?
Hello.
What is
Somebody
that?
trying to
What
call.
is
You got to
it?
call in, man. We
Killing
already
me.
got calls in on the
Killing me.
show.
Already calling in, bro. I don't even have the
Damn,
hotline
that's
number
what's
up.
up.
I don't even have the hotline number
I didn't know
up.
you was that popping in here, dog. Damn.
This is why we scrapped the first 10 minutes anyway. All right. Now, there's a lot of great shows right here on WLVS, and I'd be a fool if I didn't talk about them. So every single Sunday, if you guys are around and you guys got nothing to do, 9 o'clock every single Sunday, stick around for the Slab Hour by our homie, Phone Homie. That is every single Sunday night from 9 to 10 p.m.
Lit.
Now, if you guys are on here on a Monday is the beginning of quality content. We are all part of the quality content team, but it starts every Monday from 10 to 11 p.m. with Pete Sesh TV. Quality Content presents Pete Sesh TV with the homegirl, Hilo Peach. She's up to her which episode? Number 16, bro. So we just had our quinceañera last week. That she was popping. And this week, or next week, is our 16th episode because of Labor Day. We missed a week. But 16 is next week. If you guys happen to be around and it's a Tuesday, me and the big bro hit you with a 1-2 punch because it's Talk Drip Live, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Quality Content presents Talk Drip Live, the flyest radio show in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And right after Talk Drip Live, Quality Content presents Talking Terps with District Dabbers.
Gang,
the
gang.
man is in the building. He's here every single week talking about those Terps. Now, that's every Tuesday. Wednesdays we be chilling. We don't really have much to do. Thursdays from 8 to 9 p.m. Quality Content presents Weedhead TV with
9
the
to 10.
man, Blush Bills Bonds. He's in the building usually, but he's not here right now.
He's off gallivanting.
That is the old Talk Drip Live spot, 9 to 10 p.m. every single Thursday night. Every single Friday, we got from 8 to 9 p.m. We got The Real, we got ZMV with Stoner So Well and TK the Syph. That's a dope show. They basically smoke out the crowd, talk hip hop, talk music, talk pop culture, and watch some funny people do some funny shit. Now, that's every Friday. Last but not least, we end the week with every Saturday with the homie Black Indian and the New Energy Show. And that is every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. He puts on local artists. He puts on local personalities. And it's just a talk show through the whole thing. It's like The View for us, bro.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Let me ask you, why you give me the squeaky chair, bro?
Is that the squeaky chair?
Come on, man. Why you give
Bro,
me the
90% of the chairs in this bitch are the
Bro,
squeaky
I'm
chairs.
It was
sitting here trying to be
It was a whole
careful
setup. It's a whole
since
setup,
possible,
bro.
man. Like,
Grab that joint right there. Maybe,
Hey, it was either
maybe
the
that one
squeaky
squeaks
chair
less.
or the farty
Maybe
chair.
that one squeaks less. This is exactly why we have commercial breaks. Is that
It's
one
either
better?
a squeaky chair or a
Little
farty
better?
chair.
Bet. Perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it.
There's the
And
weekly
this
program
Right here
schedule.
is the quality content programming schedule. If you miss my beautiful voice these past 2 minutes, here it is. ListenVisionLive.com, WLVS Radio. You could stop by 2622 Georgia Avenue, and that is every single day. You don't need Hulu. You don't need Netflix. You don't need cable, because lucky for you, you have WLVS Radio, ListenVisionLive.com. Now, it's a pretty full studio audience. I like to show everybody a lot of love. I like to, bring as many people in as I can because I don't charge $1 for them to be here.
Dope.
But I can do that because people show us love. And you know who shows us the most love? Sultan Apparel shows us the most love. Go to www.sultanapparel.com. Use that code TalkDripLive. You could save 15% on your next order, whether it's hats, tees, hoodies, whatever you need. Sultan Apparel has it.
sponsored by.
All right. So now we gotta take a small break before we talk about the Supreme Drop for the week, which I know you're excited to talk about. So we're gonna take a small break. It's Talk Drip Live. It's episode 41. DJ Tevin J's right here. Everybody make some noise. We'll be right back. Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fife puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098 TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are the as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast these boxes. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out.
I'm at the stash spot, please do not act up. I'm taking cash out, do not make me lash out. Huff up on a pass out, they looking at my past now. I'm about to blast off, smoking runs with the mask on. Tell your mans to back off. What's that on her nose? I think that's that blow. I can afford with these hoes. Shorty gon' ask for more. Well, I've been counting my dough, and you been smoking your dough. Your shorty been real suspicious. She looking into your mistress. Your mistress gon' talk to your missus.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the... All right, we are back. We are back. If you guys are tuning in, it's Talk Drip Live. It's our 41st episode. And it's around that time where Supreme is back in season, right? So they go out of season, they come back in season, and they just started their Fall/Winter 19 collection last week. So last week was week 1. This is week 2, and they came out with a banger. It's the first collaboration of the season But we're gonna talk about everything that they released or they've announced that they're releasing this week. Because the drop happens on Thursday. We're 2 days early, so they haven't announced everything yet. But we're gonna look at everything that they did announce.
Have you placed any orders yet?
Well, I can't place an order until it drops on Thursday.
Oh, I didn't know if they do like pre-order things.
Well, no, Supreme doesn't do any pre-orders. The way it works is they'll drop at 11 o'clock on Thursday morning, right? And it's first come, first serve. Now, sellout times go from anywhere from 10 seconds all the way to like 2 minutes for like the less popular stuff.
See,
So you got to be there, right?
That's
And last week, me and Jay were up here and we were looking at the sellout times for week one. And they go crazy fast, bro. So it's not just about you being ready at 11 a.m. It goes bots. People have these crazy autofills. They're fast with their fingers.
God.
People lose stuff all the time, and it's not as easy as just getting on and copping it. And it sells out like that. And that's why there's a resale market. That's why these kids are making $100, $200, $300 because they have the software or the fingers fast enough to get this merchandise.
Interesting.
So let's look at some of this stuff, and we're gonna make projections on what's gonna go really fast and what's not gonna go. Right? So what's first, PJ? What do we have up here?
What we got?
All right. So this is an anorak. Big Supreme lettering right there. 4 colors on the anorak. I really like the checkered one. The blue and red is cool. Black is, of course, great. And red is a standard. Now, these are cool, and I definitely see them going, right? But this isn't something that's going to immediately resell for a good amount. Like, you wouldn't go for this, go for 5 of these if you wanted to make a quick buck.
That's fair,
right?
I mean, we are moving into the winter season at the same time.
Exactly.
I mean,
so it is fall winter 19.
fall winter
now
19.
this is definitely a flex piece though. So like if you want to get this for yourself, right? You know, your first day, well, you know, you're going back to work, going back to school. This is a flex piece right here for sure. And yeah, the pants are. Let's look at the pants next. So they got the whole pants with it. They like to release both, like the pants and the top.
What's the material though?
Now that's a heavyweight nylon.
Okay.
It's a heavyweight nylon. The jacket and the pants are heavyweight nylon.
I was about to say, there's like some sweatpants.
Yeah, no, they're not sweatpants. They're like a heavyweight nylon. But I've seen them release sweatpants like this too, so you're not wrong.
Fair.
But heavyweight nylon pants, I like the jacket a little bit more.
Yeah,
than I like
definitely
the pants.
more.
I definitely see the jacket going for a little bit more as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the retail price is $188 to $220. That's what I would project it's going to be around. Maybe
okay.
$230, $240.
Okay.
And go back to the jacket, PJ. And I could see this jacket going for $250, $300,
for
$350. I could see it going anywhere up to $350, $400. No problem.
Yeah, I was definitely with that too.
Close the door. Hey. All right. So let's look at the next item. Now this is a baseball jersey or a baseball top. It says Rotten on it. It's the Rotten Apple.
Is this a unisex kind of?
So yeah, they usually release unisex. Okay. I would assume that females are going to go for like the smalls and the mediums, and then the larges and the XLs usually go.
That's fine.
But they don't release specific to women's merchandise usually.
True.
I like the top. Nothing crazy. This is a piece that would sit on the website. This isn't going to go immediately, and I wouldn't
clearance rack.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be going for this to resell and make $1 on either.
Fair.
Yeah. Moving on. Now we have this pocket tee. Now the inside of the pocket tee, zoom into it a little bit, PJ. Let's see how much we can do without it like blurring out. So it says Supreme on it. The top of it says like quality famous, and then like authenticated everything. This is a pretty basic piece too. I wouldn't see this going for anything at all. And for the most part, these are the 5 pieces that they've released, and they're pretty lukewarm for the most part, except for that anorak. Okay. However, they have announced a collaboration for this week. And that is this Nike SB Dunk Low with Supreme.
You set that up.
I set it pretty well in my opinion.
You set that up.
So we got 3 colorways, right? These are all coming out this week.
That's
these
the
are
inside?
probably gonna do numbers. But that's the inside. That's what the inside sole looks like.
Yeah.
Now we have a black and silver, a white and red, and then the blue and the gold, like the navy and the gold, which in my opinion is like one of the hardest colors.
Yes, sir.
Right? The white and red is of course gonna go, and that's gonna do numbers, bro. I guarantee.
You think so?
The white and red immediately, 100%.
Yeah? Okay.
I really like the black and the gold, or the I think it's a navy, right? I'm colorblind. Is that a navy or a black?
Are you really seeing navy?
Navy and a gold.
I see black.
Navy
Black
and
and gold.
Oh, are we gonna do this? Is this that like that dress thing? Is
That's
the
a
dress
navy,
blue?
That's a dark navy and a gold. And zoom out, and then the black and the silver is good too.
Is it blue or white?
The black and the silver reminds me of like really like an old foam posit or an old like like
I don't
the
mind
old
it,
posits basically. And
subtle.
The star with the Supreme on the side, I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah.
And I see it going. Zoom out for me, PJ.
The New York nigga and me must own one of these.
Now, I'm going to tell you why they're going to go and why they're going to do numbers.
Okay.
This is the 3rd time that Supreme has released a Nike SB, or collaborated with Nike SB on a Dunk Low. And this is the 4th time they've released a Nike SB Dunk Low, right? This was the last one in 2012. Go to the next picture, PJ. This was the last one. This released
Oh, okay.
in 2000.
Yeah, I remember that.
So this one I think released in 2000. No, this one released in 2003. Right, so 2002. 2002.
It's
it
been
came
that
out,
long?
right? So 2002, yeah, that was the first time they released them.
Oh, the first time,
They came
okay.
out in a pack of 2, right? So it was this one and this next one,
Okay.
right?
Yep,
So
I
both of
remember
these
that
came
one.
out in a pack of 2 in 2002, right? That was the first time Nike SB and Supreme had ever collaborated.
Dope.
6, 7, 8 years after Supreme's inception in 1994. Now, back in 2012, for a 10-year anniversary of these two shoes, they came back and released this one right over here, right?
Okay.
All three. This one specifically goes for about $1,500 now. On the
Wow.
On the low end. On the like, if you get it for $1,500, you probably got a great price type
Wow.
shit, right? The first two we looked at go for like $2,400 each, respectively.
Wow.
Respectively. When I say respectively, that's not something you say. It's respectively because it's not 1 pair, 2 pair. That's standard what these people are paying for dead stock pairs. These don't go on feet as much as they go in glass cases at this point. Is a good way to look at
for
it.
the price that
Yeah.
you just said. Jesus Christ.
One or the other, yeah, one or the other for sure. Now,
They're worth better or no?
they're worth more when you don't wear them, of course. But naturally, even if you have been wearing them, they're gonna still retain their value as long as you haven't really beaten them past.
So
the
what are
point
the
of
odds
no
you're gonna
contact.
get a hit on these?
Well, we're gonna assume very high, Jay.
Then, if that is the case, let's really try to hit on a size 12
Let's go back to the new ones.
on the
Let's look
red
at
and
new ones
white.
again. So let's look at the new ones again. No, the new ones.
Red and
so
white.
The black and the black and the silver, the red and the white, and the blue and navy, or the navy and gold.
I like
now,
the red and the white.
I'm gonna go for them. I think I could get 1 or 2, no problem. I don't think I'm a problem getting 1 or 2. However, I'm trying to scale and get a couple of them because I want to keep one. That's gonna be the difficult part.
Shoot for the
And
white
the
and
next
red.
thing is how fast are they gonna go up? Is this gonna be something you have to sit on, or is it gonna go up immediately as soon as 11:10 hits and they're all gone? You know what I'm saying? Now the market decides the price, right? You can't tell me these are gonna go for that much unless somebody's willing to pay that much for the shoe.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? So if I had to guess, after this whole spiel I made, because I'm gonna have to make a projection.
Yeah,
That's what they're
absolutely.
here
Yeah,
for.
all of that.
Red and
Retail
white.
price is gonna be between 110 and 160.
Red and white.
Right? All three of them are going to be between 110 and 110, probably 110, 150. Between that's going to be the retail price of this Supreme Nike SB collaboration. And immediately on the resale end, I would not be surprised if they were immediately going for 250 to 300. And if you were to sit on it, 600, 700 after a year, and after that, 12, 13, 5-year span.
Red and white.
Dang, you think
But-
they're going to sustain that long?
So they're going to sustain that long, but it's also going to take them that long to gain that much of a value. You know what I'm saying? You can't just hold it for 2 months, be like, all right, I'm going to
Yeah,
cash
right,
in now.
right.
Because if you hold it for like 2 more years, 3 more years, you're really going to make some
That's
money
fair.
on it type shit.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. This guy knows his stuff, guys.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's been 7 years since we got a Nike SB Dunk Low. I don't have any Nike SB Dunk Lows in my collection, so I'm definitely looking to fill that. The way my collection works is I don't double up, right? So if I have one of one shoe, I'll move on, right? And that way I accumulate as many silhouettes as possible. And the Nike SB Dunk Low is not in my list of silhouettes. So I'm definitely excited about it, and we're going to see how that one goes. Now, we got to tell everybody at home, if you guys like this review, you guys want us to keep doing them, you guys got to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, do every little thing you can so you catch up on this content. I'm providing a service, man. You need to know when this stuff comes out, and I'm telling you when it comes out. So, this is Talk Drip Live. It's episode 41. We got to take a small break. We're going to be right back because BZ301 is in the building. He has a new song.
Red and
He's
white.
about to perform it. Make some noise real quick for BZ301.
Red and white, size 12.
Freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fife puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098. TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are the as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast he's boxing. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're going to see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out.
I'm at the stash spot. Please do not act up. I'm taking cash out. Do not make me lash out. Huff a bow and I pass out. They looking at my past now. I'm about to blast off. Smoking runs with the mask on. Tell your mans to back off. What's that on her nose? I think that's that blow. I can't afford with these hoes. Shorty gon' ask for more. Well, I've been counting my dough. And yo, been smoking your dough. Hey. Your shorty been real suspicious. She looking into your mistress. Your mistress gon' talk to your missus. Huh?
You're tuning in right now. You are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fife puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098 TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are the as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast he's boxing. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're going to see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out.
Yeah. This is an unreleased song. I'd like to thank Peter Plans for always letting me perform my unreleased shit before it hit the world, so bless y'all. Ooh. Who tried that Popeye chicken sandwich?
Bojangles.
In the south I go Bojangles, dribble down, I break them ankles. It's like Kyrie with them handles, light my blunts up like they candles. Reefer smelling up my flannels, Southern babe in Gucci sandals. She gon' Snapchat me them angles, she too worried about her travels. I was smoking out in Apple, now I smoke up at the castle. Every day feel like a battle, pull my ticket out the raffle. If I win then they gon' babble, if I win they change the channel. They gon' make this shit a hassle, so I had to go Bojangles, yeah. Yeah. Shout out Talk Drip Live.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Calling me out cause they think I'm not ready, but when the check coming don't ask for no penny. We sippin' the goose and we sippin' the Henny. I freestyle the beats and I going on any. I'm fucking the bitches, I'm fucking too many. I turn the fuck up with my bitch and confetti. I'm whipping the Beamer, she whipping the Chevy. If she don't suck dick then she must be a veggie. I'm smoking that gas, counting my cash. Country bitch out here, she shaking her ass, doing her dance, gave her a chance. Took off her overall, she don't wear pants. She got demands, she love the bands. She always listen when I get commands. She understands, she want romance. Wants me to fall in love, I said no chance. No. Yeah. Woo. Thank you, Talk Drip Live. Yeah. In the south I go Bojangles, dribble down, I break them ankles. It's like Kyrie with them handles, light my blunts up like they candles. Reefer smelling up my flannels, Southern babe in Gucci sandals. She gon' Snapchat me them angles, she too worried about her travels. I was smoking out in Apple, now I smoke up at the castle. Every day feel like a battle, pull my ticket out the raffle. If I win then they gon' babble, if I win they change the channel. They gon' make this shit a hassle, so I had to go Bojangles, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was, and he wanted Ronnie Fieg puts what kind of fabric he's gonna use. $1,098 TV show itself. So they got the rights for the character almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are make it as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast these box. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you guys next week. What a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out.
Stash spot, please do not act up. I'm taking cash out. Do not make me lash out. Huff a bow and I pass out. They looking at my past now. I'm about to blast off. Smoking runs with the mask on. Tell your mans to back on. What's that on her nose? I think that's that blow. I can't afford with these hoes. Shorty gon' ask for more. Well, I've been counting my dough. And you been smoking your dough. Your shorty been real suspicious. She looking into your mistress. Your mistress gon' talk to your missus.
One more time, BZ301, everybody.
Bro, them shades is fire, dog. Like real live. You killed that.
Crazy,
you
bro.
definitely did that.
All right, this is the point in the show where I like to talk about other streetwear and fashion news. And I want to talk about this guy right here, Virgil Abloh. We all know who Virgil Abloh is. He is the director and creator of Off-White. Off-White was brand of the year in 2018. It's a high-end luxury streetwear brand started by this man right over here. This was his second endeavor. His first endeavor was Pyrex, right? A lot of people have heard about Pyrex. He diluted Pyrex back in like 2012-ish. Before that, him and Kanye were both, they've been like, they known each other for a while. Right. They were both interns at, I believe, the Chanel house or Hermes house in Paris. Oh, wow. So they interned over there for design. It's one of those really fancy houses. It might not be the Hermes, one of them.
That's
right?
why they're embraced. That went like super viral all over
exactly.
social media. That's why that was so real. Like,
they're basically from the same class, and they've known each other for a really long time, right? Virgil early inspired a lot of Kanye's first designs and his first not album covers, but like tour merch type shit, right? Just like Jerry Lorenzo did for other people, Virgil did for Kanye. Dope. And that's how they really developed the following. He got Pyrex after that. Pyrex turned into a huge brand, and he decided to dilute it, and then he started Off-White, and that's been his baby ever since. Wow. Last year, he also became the creative director of Louis Vuitton, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's a big thing. Yep.
And more importantly than his brand and him being creative director of Louis Vuitton, he collaborated with Nike, and he has created some of the most valuable shoes in Nike's history. Wow. And that's saying in the world. Starting with the 10, right? Starting with the 10, which I decided to wear for the day.
Oh, look at you. Look at
so starting with the 10 and everything else, it's like 9 shoes altogether that he originally started.
Look at this. I hope they can see this.
Do I see this? So this was his Vapor Max, right? The Vapor Max was super important. I never do this, but Virgil's an important deal.
Be
and
careful,
people should
we're on
know,
Georgia Avenue,
right?
man.
Exactly, we are in Georgia Avenue. I haven't had trouble yet, so we'll test the waters. Right?
Nah, we're good. We're gentrified here. We're good. They gentrified this area. We're good. They got this area. They got this block.
We're gentrified in here. I love how he said that. Hey, you can't write shit like that, folks.
Come on, what are we writing?
All right, so back to Virgil, right? So he's a really big deal. He's made tons of money, probably, with the 10, with Nike, with Louis Vuitton, with his individual collaborations with everything from IKEA to Rimowa, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. And he's made champagne bottles, wine bottles, you name it, he's done it. So he's definitely a big name. And I want to talk about him because the guy's being sued, right? And I love talking about people getting sued. People getting sued is like one of my favorite things to talk about, right? So did we show the picture of Virgil? Yeah. All right, cool. So let's show it again one more time, right? So this is Virgil right over here. And
he looked like he's getting sued. Like, God damn it. Shit.
So one of his most famous collaborations is a collaboration with Rimowa, right? Rimowa makes like luggage, right? They're a high-end German luxury luggage provider, right? So they make these big bags, and they've collaborated with Bape before, they collaborated with Supreme, and of course they collaborated with Off-White. Now, Bella Hadid, who's a supermodel, right? She has one of these bags, right? So there was a picture of her taken with her Off-White remote customized to her, right?
Okay.
So this was a picture taken of her by somebody, right?
Right.
And Virgil decided to take this picture and he put it on his Instagram story, which for anybody to do, like one of us, is not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Right? However, if you're Virgil Abloh and you have this kind of money, it opens you up to a lawsuit because the guy who did take this picture, some fucking photographer named like Elatab or something like that, right? He decided to go to his lawyer and file a lawsuit against Virgil Abloh's parent company, so the company he started, which is Yellow Canary LLC, right?
No.
That's what Off-White is under, all of this. He decided to file a lawsuit against them for rights to this picture, any money he might have made because of that picture, selling any of his Off-White products, right? But you can't really tell how much money he's made, so it's going to be like a flat. And I think it's about $150,000 that he's saying that he wants. That's what it is right now from what I'm looking at. That might be wrong. He might want more. I don't think he wants less. Right, but that's what we're looking at, right? So this guy's suing him, and what do we think about it? What do you think about it?
Dude, what about the woman that the guy took the picture of? Like, is she gonna sue him, or was that her photographer? Was that her photographer?
I don't think it was a photographer.
If it wasn't, she needed to sue him. We need a countersuit.
Exactly.
I want a countersuit, damn it.
We're just going down the rabbit hole at this point. You know what I'm saying?
So stupid. Why people are the worst against people.
But he filed a case under New York law, or New York court, so it's gonna be heard. There's gonna be a judge, and we're gonna know what's gonna happen. And I'm interested.
I bet you are.
I'm very interested. I love watching people make money and lose their money because of stupid shit. So I'm sitting front row. I'm a big fan of Virgil's work. I don't think he knew this was going to happen. I don't even think he's stupid, to be honest, because to be honest, it looks like this guy, Elatab, the photographer, is just looking for an early check, and he's a copyright chaser.
What's your favorite piece by him?
By him? Well, the recent, I wish I could show the picture. The Off-White one that he just released through the Museum of Modern Art in Chicago.
Okay.
It's a teal blue Air Force One.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. I don't own it, of course not. I think it's going for about $4,000.
Wait, I think I know. He has like the little blue, the red tag,
Yeah,
like
with
the
the red
tag
tag on the
him.
blue one, yeah.
Isn't that a collab with? There wasn't another.
So it's
collaboration
Nike Air
with
Force
that.
One, Virgil Abloh, and the Museum of Modern Art.
Okay.
Yeah.
But didn't I think Cause
No.
had something to do with
Cause
that?
and
No?
Virgil have never collaborated
No.
together.
Okay.
No,
I don't
no.
know why. So I think they were posting pictures of something like that on Instagram.
Maybe you probably might be thinking of a different shoe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But yeah, that's my favorite shoe of his of all time. I think he's going for upwards of $3,000, $4,000 right
That's
now, and
insane.
it's a gorgeous shoe by him. Of course, I love the ones I have on. I love this Vapor Max very much. The reason I like this shoe is because I don't think the Vapor Max is a dope shoe at all.
Okay.
But when he deconstructed it and did his own thing, he created a dope shoe out of it. So Nike couldn't do it. He ended up doing it for him, and that's why I like this shoe.
What spin do you really feel that he adds to these shoes that are already created and made out here? Like what is his? What do you think his
So he
impact is?
deconstructs, right? So
Explain
his
that.
one, his whatever shoe he's done, he'll take it, and then what he doesn't like about it, he'll take out. So with, let's say, okay, we could talk about this one. I guess.
Yeah,
have
come
it
on. We got
right? So the original Vapor Max
Bring
has
it over some.
Yeah. So the original Vapor Max
Bring it.
has a really tiny tongue, right? So it's really tiny. It goes inside. It's very thin, right?
Gotcha.
And I hate that part about the shoe. But it makes it a good running shoe, and that's what Nike wanted to do. He looked at it and he was like, this could be a great lifestyle shoe. So he kept this whole bubble and everything. He changed the color of the bubble. He has the air, right? So he'll take whatever support technologies Nike's using,
Okay.
whether it's air, foam, whatever, and he'll put that right there on the shoe. And then he took the tongue, completely took it out, and he replaced it with a large foam interior tongue, right? No shoe, Nike shoe will have this if it's not a Virgil Abloh shoe,
Interesting.
right? It looks like it was like ripped apart, uncompleted, right? There's just like, bits of foam sticking out. And construct-wise, it's a
It looks
disaster.
pretty vintage, honestly.
Yeah, construct-wise, it's a disaster. But when you look at it aesthetically, this is a masterpiece.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
I don't know if like the mic caught all that. I hope.
Yo, God, can we give it up for him one time, man? Like he broke that down, man. That's a real deconstruction right there. God damn, appreciate that.
And then he'll put his name on the side.
Yeah, I
and
see
then
that.
The
Turn it
tag,
around.
and that's everything I said before. Like him putting the name on the side where the shoe was found, all that. Him putting the zip tie, which is completely his touch. Nobody thought about putting a zip tie on a shoe before him. And then he'll also write shoelaces on his shoelaces.
Interesting.
Why not? Right? Why the fuck not?
That's
and those
dope.
quotation marks are, I think, copyrighted to Virgil Abloh himself. So he copyrighted use of the tags. And I don't like doing that at all with my shoes, but it's important to tell, especially right now, because he is a big deal and he's very important. And the fact that he's being sued really will set a trend on what these photographers are really able to chase out here. You could go you could sue anybody. The only fact of the matter is he has the money to actually pay you, and he might have to. Right, but
that's like
in
a
my
shark
opinion, he shouldn't
mentality,
have to.
though.
Should he have to, in your opinion?
No, I don't think he should have to. I mean, it's the fact that he was just more so trying.
And it's his Instagram, but he didn't blow up a fucking billboard,
he
bro.
was supporting his own technical
Exactly.
brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
He
then
could have taken that picture of her himself.
Exactly, but the fact that he wanted to do what Instagram usually is meant for is to repost and shout people out. That's all he was doing.
Taking the photographer, Bella Hadid, and Virgil Abloh. The photographer is the one person who shouldn't have that picture. If you really think about it. So I think it's fucked up. I hope he doesn't have to pay this guy. However, we don't know what a New York judge is gonna think. So I definitely wanted to talk about it. I'm definitely excited to see what happens. I hope Virgil doesn't have to pay anything because he shouldn't have to.
Nah,
right?
he shouldn't. I agree.
I'm glad you talked to me about it. We got to take a small break. We're going to be right back. We got to talk about sneaker releases for the week, and then we will be done for the week. So, Talk Drip Live, it's episode 41. Everybody make some noise. We'll be right back with sneakers. Gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fieg puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098 TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast these boxes. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out.
I'm at the stash spot, please do not act up. I'm taking cash out, do not make me lash out. Huff a bow and I pass out, they looking at my past now. I'm about to blast off, smoking runs with the mask on. Tell your mans to back off. What's that on her nose? I think that's that blow. I can't afford with these hoes. Shorty gon' ask for more, well I been counting my dough. And you been smoking your dough. Your shorty been real suspicious. She looking into your mistress. Your mistress gon' talk to your missus. Huh?
Appreciate it, bro.
And if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing a streetwear sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That Supreme picture for me. But Tommy Hilfiger knew what Kith was. And he wanted Ronnie Fieg puts what kind of fabric he's going to use. $1,098 TV show itself. They got the rights for the kids almost every year, but we got a Nike apparel collab. Pull up this video, right? And so now these are as big as possible. We got box logos this morning. You were looking at the sellout times for how fast these boxes. You can watch our show on YouTube tomorrow. You can watch on WLVSradio.com right now. You can watch on my Instagram live. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you guys next week with a brand new show. This is Talk Drip Live, where we talk drip live. Thank you so much, and we're out. And if you're tuning in right now, you are listening to the freshest radio show on the planet. This is Talk Drip Live. We've been talking about bringing the street.
Please do not act up. I'm taking cash out. Do not make me lash out. Huff a bow and I pass out. They looking at my past now. I'm about to blast off. Smoking runs with the mask on. Tell your mans to back off. What's that on her nose? I think that's that blow. I can afford with these hoes. Shorty gon' ask for more. Well, I've been counting my dough. And yo, been smoking your dough. Hey! Your shorty been real suspicious. She looking into your mistress. Your mistress gon' talk to your missus. Huh?
Sneaker radio show to Washington, D.C. My name is Peter Plains. I'm an avid reseller. Exactly what an IG reseller goes through. And I'm a piece of shit too, so I get it. That's Supreme picture for me. All right, we're back. This is a point of the show where we like to talk about all the sneaker drops of the week, all the shoes coming out this week that you should look out for, all the shoes coming out that might make some money, all the shoes are going to be duds. Most importantly, the shoes that you're going to see everybody wearing starting the week after, basically. Right, so let's start talking about them. The first thing coming out is this John Elliott LeBron, right? It's a vintage Nike LeBron, right? The LeBron icon. And what John Elliott, who's a designer, a menswear designer, does is he'll take these old LeBron models. I think this is his second or third time doing it, and he'll put all premium materials throughout the shoe, right? So he'll replace all the shoes with premium materials, and he put a tag at $250 on it. Now, for the most part, they don't do crazy well. Right, like resale wise, like you'll see it go for $250. Maybe one of them or two of them will go for $350, but like not really that well.
Is that the only color?
This is the only color he's releasing this time. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the entire line, but I am a huge fan of John Elliott. Like I wear John Elliott's clothes. He makes dope clothes. I'm just not a fan of him. He has this Air Force One that's crazy. Right? It's a very dope Air Force One. Very subtle, but it's a dope Air Force One. This, however, is not my cup of tea. Right?
Yeah.
Anybody like it? Nobody likes it? No, nobody likes it. All right.
Maybe for a woman. I think a woman.
That's what the audience. That's what the audience is for. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. What do we have after this?
I think the ladies like that one.
All right. So the Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 in the magnet colorway. Right. So we talked about Wave Runner restock a couple weeks ago. This is basically an ugly version of the Wave Runner. It's supposed to come out tomorrow.
Gumsole. That's so personal. Man.
Yeah, exactly. So they took the Wave Runner. Yeah, they fucked it up. But so it comes out tomorrow. On September 4th. $300 price tag, and I do not see it doing great. Okay. However, it is a Yeezy Boost 700. 700s always do great. It's a great colorway.
Oh my God! Who is this guy? Who let this guy in here, man? Jesus!
Sorry, he's not gonna show up on mic.
Security.
That's why you gotta talk into a mic. All right. So
rules.
So yeah, it's an Adidas 700. There's Boost in it, so I see it selling out, but I don't see it doing crazy well. Right? You like it?
I mean, I've been seeing this shoe around, and I'm just kind of getting into the super shoe.
So let's keep it down just a little bit, guys.
But I don't know. I think there's a market. There's a demographic that appreciates that shoe. Yeah, I think it might do something. Just
it's
to be devil's advocate.
I agree. Well, let's see. Even if it does $375, $400, I'll be impressed. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's move on. What do you have for this one? All right. So we don't talk about fusions on this show. Right, I have a personal dislike of fusions. Right? That's whenever they take a shoe and they cut it up and make a new shoe out of it.
Frankenstein.
Don C, who's a very popular designer, created the Legacy 312, right, which is a Jordan 1 mixed with a trainer, mixed with a bunch of other stuff.
Yep.
Nobody in Talk Drip Live, no Talk Drip Live veteran likes that shoe because every Talk Drip Live veteran has good taste. Now, he also just released a low top version.
Yo. Sheesh, I gotta throw the flag on that play. Man.
Now he just released a low top version of this shoe, and it comes out, I believe, this weekend. This is the Legacy 312 low, right? Do you like this shoe? Is this something if you saw this at the store, would you?
Nah, it reminds me of an old Jordan. I'm not really.
It's a fusion.
I know. It's like a trying.
So they come out on the 5th. It's the low Chicago. Linda, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'm never really that good with straps.
So I'll tell you what it is, right? So it's the low top Jordan 1 mixed with an Air Trainer right there.
Got that 3.
And the back of it is like the Jordan 3 or a 4.
Yeah, that's too much, man. That's a lot.
Too much.
That's a lot. That's way too many things trying to.
I think it's a 3. Yeah.
Super Saiyans only use 2 to fuse. Right? Remember that.
Wow. All right. So now Now we gotta. So yeah, not a dope shoe. I don't like it. I don't see it doing crazy.
Why are
well.
we still looking
However,
at it?
it's better than the first one.
Yeah.
So the high
Wow,
top one is better
okay.
than the first
Wow,
one.
that
Right?
says a lot.
All right.
People rocking those though. Please don't sleep on, besides the
The wrong
talk drip.
people rock 'em.
Besides the talk drip live.
The
crew.
wrong people rock them, bud. Is what I'm
I don't
trying to say.
have any.
Maybe on the 3-on-3s
Easy on
in the
spit
gym.
too.
But
Let's move on to
alright.
something that's not whack.
Whoa.
So, speaking of the devil,
Yo, Don C. I ain't say it.
Yeah, speaking of the devil, we were just talking about Virgil Abloh. His
Does that say waffle?
Yeah, his
Waffle.
latest Nike Waffle Racer. It's a women's exclusive, right? So
Okay,
it's only coming
good.
out for
Just
women.
for
You know
women.
you're gonna see dudes in these, please.
And
Those
he's
like some
releasing
cleats.
Three colorways. It's a turf shoe. It's a turf shoe. Right?
Okay.
It's made for the
Turf shoe.
We don't know what the sizes are, but I think it's dope. This is another colorway.
That's cool. Okay.
Right?
I mean, if that's what it's there for,
That's
then
what it's there for.
okay. And as long as
That's what they told
cool.
him they want, and you gotta make lemonade out of the lemons.
And you
they
know
give
what? I bet you a good racer can make
Make
that
it- yeah,
popular.
100%.
I feel like they would really make
100%.
that. My little sister runs track, so
100%. This is my favorite one out of the three. I really like this one.
People gonna be wearing these that don't run track though.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please
Well, see,
don't.
I disagree. I hope people don't wear these who don't run track because they have the
Yeah,
spikes on
'cause
them
that's
too,
what
bro.
I'm like,
That's literally like wearing
where do you-
cleats to
where you
school.
going?
Type
Well,
shit,
people
you know
wear
what I'm saying?
dad shoes. I mean, anything is possible.
Dad's
Unless you go and hiking.
not by choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you go hiking or something,
Yo.
or you live in like the
people are
desert. I
wearing
don't know.
boxing shoes to school. Yo, they'll wear
So
these
the
spikes.
boxing shoes, yeah.
Yo,
they do
come on,
wear the
man.
boxing
All
shoes.
right.
Anything
so
is possible.
We don't know how much they're gonna be. We don't know what the retail price is.
What do
they
you
make
think?
it a
I think that's
size
like
12?
160, 180.
160, 180.
160, 180. Around
Only
that ballpark.
because in that market for athletes, this is a high quality shoe.
Exactly.
I'll
I
take
agree.
that.
I
But
agree.
off some resale stuff.
All right, let's move on. After these three, we have the Nike Air Max 270 React. This is one of the only shoes I'm going to talk about that's like a general release, right? So you can just walk into a store and buy this shoe.
Okay.
If you wanted to.
Okay.
So the Nike
I've
Air
lost
Max
interest.
270, they add React. I think the React material on the outside of the shoe is what makes it React. I like the colorway, right? The old colorway is pretty dope. I think the Bee House colorway, but I like
really
this
do like the
colorway a
colors.
lot. I think it's dope. Definitely not a shoe that you would resell, but if you like 270s, you like React. This is definitely a shoe you can just
It's a
walk
cool
in and
shoe.
buy. I like
It's
it. I
definitely
like
cool
it.
shape.
I like it. Definitely something I'd rock on a Wednesday or a Thursday for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. Moving on. The Air Max 720 OBJ, so Odell Beckham Jr. This is his second time collaborating with Nike and creating an Air Max 7. Wow, we don't like Odell Beckham Jr. in here.
It's not even about that.
Just for the record. Somebody
So the
else is on
first
the mic
one was
while
called
Cam-
the Young. So the first one was called the Young King of the Drip, right? It was a very dynamic 90s inspired Air Max
has
720.
potential.
This is called the Young King of the People. And it has a desert ore colorway, desert ore
Which
vibe.
I don't mind.
I like the Air Max 720 a lot.
Okay.
That's the Air Max
Silhouette wise,
1.
there was some controversy behind it that we discussed a while ago, but I like the 720 as a silhouette. I think it's dope, and I think he did a good job with it.
Okay.
Right? I like the desert ore colorway.
I love the colorway.
I like his first colorway a little bit more. I wish I had a picture to show you, but his first
You
colorway
gotta
was
stop
very
talking
dope.
about stuff you don't have, man. Come on, man.
yeah.
I'll be ready to see
Moving
the pictures.
Moving on. So we had this one. And this is the last one we got to talk about. So we had a 700 that we just talked about, which was the magnet. Now this is an Adidas Yeezy Boost 700 V2.
Okay.
It's a mouthful, I know. However, pause. You guys need to grow the fuck up.
Sorry.
You guys need to grow the fuck up. Now, this is the Inertia colorway.
Yeah.
Now, it's a re-release, so this came out, I believe, a month and a half, 2 months ago, and they're re-releasing it for reasons beyond me. I'm not sure why. I didn't love it the first time. I don't love it that much now.
Really?
You like it? Is this?
I don't mind it.
You,
I
you
kind of
fuck
like
with
it.
People are
What would
going
you
to
rock?
What about the audience? What do y'all think?
Y'all like it? Y'all like it?
Yo.
It's an air. It's an air.
The girls like it.
Oh, you guys are
The
fucking with it?
artists like it.
Well, I make sure they stay paid, so they have to agree with me. They have to agree. With me. Yeah, but
I don't mind it. I
it's
think
plain-
depending on how you rock it, I mean, this is it's not for everything.
How many colors
and not
are
for
there?
everyone. Huh?
How many colors are there, like in general?
In this shoe?
In the universe?
In the universe?
No, in the universe.
In
yeah.
the
Like a
beyond
billion?
me,
Like
I
a
don't-
billion?
Who knows?
Have they done
million?
Dayglow yet?
I'm
Right?
pretty sure it's
A
infinity.
million? So why pick these? Is what I'm trying to say.
Why
You know what
not?
I'm saying? I just think it's played out. I'm sick of the orange, right? Like he puts a lot of orange in those soles. and I'm
Okay,
kinda
so this
sick
is a
of it.
frequent thing that he
Yeah.
does there. Okay.
Oh, it's like if you look at all the Yeezys that have released, yo, we gotta keep it quiet. I know you guys are excited, but come on.
Shit.
Yo, come on.
Hey, but you got a lit show though, dog. Man,
Yeah.
this is all right.
got people
man.
here.
We try.
This
We
is
try.
this is dope. Man. You
up
actually
to
got
I
people in
appreciate
here.
it. I appreciate it. All right. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, it's the last one. All right, fantastic. Perfect time to end it. So yeah, I don't see that one doing crazy numbers just because it's already released. However, it's a Yeezy Soul sellout, and it'll probably do $50, $60, $70, $80 on the resale market.
Oh, okay.
Right? Now, that's the show, right? I appreciate you for stopping by, my man. Dap me up, please. Don't leave me hanging.
Bam.
DJ Tevin J, bro, I appreciate it. Did you like the show?
I had
You like
a
the
great
format?
time, man. This is
You
a
fuck with
dope
it?
show, man. I'm
You
really,
learned a little bit about
dude.
the
I
game?
learned so much about it. I'm about to hop a little bit further in the game
I love
now
it. I
because
love
of
it.
you, dude. Thank you.
I love it. I appreciate you stopping by. Talk Drip Live. We are DC's first and only radio show exclusively about streetwear and sneaker culture. We'll be back for episode 42 next week. We have our 50 episode finale for season 1 in 8 weeks from now. So stay tuned for that. It's about to be crazy. You can follow me on everything you can see right down there in the banner. That's what banners are for. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you guys know every time we make new content. Now, we gotta sign off. It's Talk Drip Live, episode 41. I appreciate you being here. Everybody make some noise.
Y'all can follow me at I am Tevin JAY to I am Tevin. Let's Liddy.
Yo, so I'm gonna give you these 2 minutes and then I'm gonna like reclaim them probably.